ooh. All right, let's improve your blues. If you are playing, as I would assume this is more so for, I guess, beginners, the blues scale can do a lot of things. We can do a lot of things with the blues scale, but it's interesting when you take the step and you want to get out of the blues scale, but it's very daunting and you don't really know where to go. So here's what's something that I think starts to get you to sound way more interesting and melodic, which is the important thing, is following the chords. And it can be very scary. This is a very jazzy sort of thing where you're just trying to play arpeggios of the chords, and jazz is that's hard stuff. But what we can do, if we picture ourselves in this blues pattern, what we want to do is we want to find the third of each chord, because the third of each chord doesn't exist in the blues scale. So what we can do, we can play the blues over the A, over the D, and over the E, and it sounds fine. We can use that over all three. But to try and give ourselves some direction, like let's pretend you're playing a solo with no backing, and then it just sounds like you're noodling around in A blues. But this finger here, this note is the major third. In the D, this note is the major third. In the E, this note is the major third. If you don't know about major minor thirds, the third note is the one responsible for major and minor happy sad sounds. So what we want to do is, in the blues scale, we want to now inject this note over the A, so you get these, that kind of thing, or on the D chord you can inject, actually I'll talk about it in octaves as well, because this one you've got the octave, three notes roughly in the same position with a little stretchiness. So you can do a chromatic thing now, because I've got the blues minor third, major third, blues scale, 5 notes in a row. So yeah, on the D we want this one or this one. So if I'm then soloing over the E, we've got this guy here, which is an A flat, so you can think about it, there's a few around. So one of the ideas is you're putting more harmony into your solo, so you can hear chord changes. I'll go through a 12-bar blues so you can hear harmony. I won't play any harmony, but you'll hear it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wasn't my best solo ever, but hopefully you heard when I was doing the A7, I was using this note to target. On the D7, using this note to target, and then on the E, I used this note. And because you're going E to D, you can use the same thing, and then the A is in between them. So you've got a nice chromatic idea. You want to make sure you can find these thirds in each position. So for instance, I'm basing it around the chord shapes. So if I'm going, there's my major third. So this is that's the shape of a major third on the guitar in general. There's the minor third. When we have the D, That's your major third there, minor third. So make sure that you know where these notes are and see if you can start targeting. Even if it sounds cheesy in the beginning, it probably will, or crap, I don't know. I know I did. I didn't sound good in the beginning, but it was getting used to this sound of not just blues scale. You're getting... Whoa. Sore hands, sore hands. I got sore hands. Anyway, coffee. So try and find these 3 notes, just start in the one position, or the position you know, wherever that is, and know where those 3 notes are. So you can play blues scale all night long over the blues I'm talking about here, but as soon as you start using those other 3 notes, it gives you much more melodic power, and it takes you to another level, and then eventually you want to be playing more of the notes in the Mixolydian scale, or branching out into other crazy scales, or not crazy. Depends on what you're doing with them. So what we want to try and do is make sure that, yes, you know where that note is, that note is, and that note is, and each octave in every area. You've got more than one in each area. So that's it. I'm not going to go too much more into it, but just try and make sure that you're pushing through some harmony in your solos, rather than just playing the blues scale, which is easy to do. I did it for a long time, and then I started getting jazzy. Even little licks like this. You're hitting the third of the chord there. It sounds cool landing on that third. Anyway, that's the concept. So 3 notes, put it into your blues scale. Now you're starting to follow chords and sounds a bit more like you know what you're doing, and creating better melodies in your soloing. Following the chords is always going to be the way to do it. If you're just playing in one scale, especially over the top of the blues, there's a lot of it that sounds really cool, but if you're taking 10 rounds of a solo over the blues, you want to mix that up. So anyway, that's it. Keep rocking out, or bluesing out. That doesn't sound the same. Keep bluesing out. Let's make it a thing. But there you go. Learn those 3 other notes and inject it into your blues. Always play over the top of a blues. I should probably have been playing over something, but I didn't organise myself very well. But yes, start getting into that, and your playing will improve. And yeah, if you're liking it, give me the thumbs up. Send me some comments. Send me some. Give me some information. Give me some love. Let's talk to each other. Let me know what you need to know, and hopefully I have the goodies for you. And that's it. I'm done. See you later. Oh, I didn't record that at all. So if I'm playing like slow blues, hang on.